Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading today, where we are going to focus upon what has your person realized in this connection. What have they realized about their feelings for you or about their connection with you? What breakthroughs have they had? What epiphanies have they had? Have they had any growing at all? What have they realized, or what have they most recently come to process? And you have picked a few very cool magical items that I love. First, you have picked these absolutely stunning pink roses. And I do have to confess that I love pastel roses of all kinds, but this color pink is like my absolute favorite. So this is like my soul in a rose. So I love that you guys picked this very, very beautiful pink rose. Also, the vase that it's in is stunning because I love Paris. And this says it says J'aime Paris, which is very cool. And I love that my aunt gave me this vase, so it's very connected to family for me. So for you guys, you might also have some family dynamics at work in your connection with your person that needs to have some shifts, or that might help. You might have some family members that are like angels that are going to help out the connection. Also, you've picked this beautiful dream amethyst, which I think is also absolutely stunning. So it's great. And dream amethyst is very magical. It's very good for manifestations and for connecting to your higher self and your higher consciousness and your psychic gifts and your abilities. Your person might also be becoming more spiritual at this time. And you also have picked the Gentle Heart Tarot cards. So I love these tarot cards. We're going to focus first on the tarot, about what have they realized about you and this connection. And then we're going to go into oracle cards and then messages from them. So I'm going to do a row of how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 6. Okay. So 6 cards in regards to you guys, and then I'm going to do another row of 6 over that. So 6 might be a number for you guys that you have as important in this connection. Dates, birthdays, months, etc. So the first card, and I'm going to have them all be facing you so you can see it in the video, is I get, first of all, the thing that they have realized the most is just how gorgeous you are. Now, that might not seem like a realization, but I would say that for your person, their sexual attraction to you is definitely an epiphany that is helping this connection along. So they are very, very sure, very sure of your sexual chemistry and of your passion together and of your beauty. So that is amazing with the Page of Fire or Page of Wands. And I feel like they are very aware that they need to make some major decisions. I get the Judgment card. I'm also getting some strong Libra energy, so you or your person may have strong Libra in your chart. I also get Queen of Swords. It seems like they're aware that they need to make some logical choices with their mind, with their intellect, and be a little less emotional about things. They also might have realized, or might be very aware about just how logical you are as a person. Yeah, and I feel like they want to make some decisions about the two of you together in a relationship, because I get the Queen of Swords and the Emperor together. So they realize they need to be in their very masculine, dominant, take charge, take action energy. And they pair and they see you as this queen. So there is that. Also, the Emperor has rams in it for Aries energy. So you or your person might have, especially your person, might have Aries in their chart somewhere strong. I'm also getting King of Cups. So I do feel like they've been very aware that they need to be very romantic towards you. Also, because the King of Cups is like somebody revealing their heart. And they may have been also very aware that maybe they've been self-focused or maybe even a little selfish with that Emperor card. And I get High Priestess. So it's interesting because I'm getting 2 couples. I'm getting the Queen of Swords and the Emperor, and I'm getting the King of Cups and the High Priestess. So I also feel like they want these different dynamics in your connection together, or they may have realized or seen that you guys have these elements in your connection. where you guys are this like psychic, mysterious couple that is very watery and very water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio match here. And they also see that it's not totally overrun by emotion, that you guys can be very logical and very action oriented. So it does seem like they are seeing you guys as very power couple oriented. Now I'm going to pull more cards to get more details because I want to see a little bit more too about what is going on in this connection and what have they realized. And all right. So the Princess of Fire is connected to the Fool. Your person wants to leap forward towards you, and they are very aware, and they have realized that their energy is just very unbridled towards you, very unrestrained, and they really want to like immediately move forward in this connection with you. But I'm getting that they know they need to make some decisions, but they still don't have any clarity about what to choose or what to decide, because I get the Moon. So where the Judgment card comes up, they know they need to make choices, but they have not progressed to the point of knowing what to choose or what to decide. Because I'm getting that they're supposed to know. The Judgment card has on her third eye, it has the third eye open. They're supposed to intuitively know. But with the Moon, which is another psychic card, and it's interesting you guys got this Amethyst, which is about connecting you to your psychic gifts, or your person to their psychic gifts, because I get that they're supposed to be following their intuition and following what they know. And I feel like they're getting tons of psychic messages, but I feel like their psychic messages might be confusing them, and they're not getting the clarity as of this point. So not as of yet. With this Queen of Swords, I feel like they're aware that you're probably very bored, that maybe you want to be with them, and that without having them with you, that you're feeling bored. Because I'm getting the Queen is bored. And I want to say that you're probably the feminine energy in this connection, or more feminine than them. So I would say that the Queen is bored, and they're very aware that you're bored with maybe all the other people around, that you're not really interested in pursuing them. And it's interesting because this Emperor, they want to be your King of Swords. I get the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. They really know they want to be your king. They want to be your masculine. They want to be taking action on you. They want to be communicating to you more. They want to be deepening and enhancing your best friend energy together. They want this. And then I get the 10 of Coins. So when they're in their emotional energy, when they're in their most romantic partner self, it's because their career is going very well. So they're very aware of how their career is either the key or the clue or the help in regards to your connection. So they're very aware about how their career affects you guys together. And I get the High Priestess. They psychically and intuitively know they want to be in a relationship with you with the Six of Swords, where the two of you guys are together in this boat, moving forward fearlessly. So they're very, very aware that they want to be with you, but there's still so much confusion when it comes to them making this decision. So I don't know if they just need more help or if they haven't had that epiphany yet. I feel like they've had a lot of epiphanies in July with the Moon card. So depending on when in the year you guys are seeing this video, it seems like in July they've made some epiphanies. They have had some important realizations where they know they need to make this decision, but it's like they still feel themselves blocked with confusion. So I feel like they've had a lot of realizations about you, but they still just are very like lost in some ways, which is weird because they have so much spiritual psychic ability with the High Priestess, with the Moon, with the open third eye on the Judgment card. And they want to just dive forward towards you and take action on you. And then there's a confusion there. But I'm going to do 6 cards across. And then we're going to do another row of 6 more cards. Because I'm going to get with this Truth deck some more information about what have they already realized about this connection and about you and their connection with you. So the first card I get is maybe. They want to leap towards you, but then they say maybe. So they're confused about that. They might also be confused about how to do that, or they might be second guessing it. More to be revealed. Okay, so in order for them to make these decisions, they feel that they need more information first, that more needs to be revealed to them. They need to have some more epiphanies and realizations to make this decision, because they have not had enough information yet to be able to do this, because there's still a veil that's covering their eyes in some way, because there is still more to be revealed. So your person definitely still needs to be able to figure some more stuff out, and they don't have all the information to be able to make these clear-cut, strong decisions. But what's interesting is I feel like they're going to start asking for help. And so they need more information, but they might start asking for help from family members, from friends, from professionals. So that is going to help give them more guidance. Because I do get that they really are trying to make the decisions for what's best for both of you in the long term. Because I get the long haul. They don't want to just have a quick, immediately gratifying their desires. That's where this comes in. Them taking action on your hotness, that's a quick desire. And that's why they're like, I want to, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Is it really smart? They want to make decisions that are good for you guys in the long run. And they've been aware of this. They definitely have some exciting career news to tell you, and they're very excited, and I feel like they will be romantic when they do it, because they do get exciting news when it comes to 10 of Coins and King of Cups. So they have a lot of exciting news in regards to career, and they will most likely be open-hearted about that. Yeah, and I get trusting their intuition to be in a partnership with you. They have success is yours. So it does seem like they definitely have had some realizations that they're having some financial success that will help the two of you out. So that is something that's very, very cool. Now I want to know more clarifying cards about what have they realized. So they know they need more help. They know they don't have all the facts. They know they want to leap towards you, but they don't want to make a hasty decision that's bad for your futures. They want to make good choices based on the long run and based on your futures in the long future. And they're exciting about some business news. They want to tell you about success and about money and about business. And also they feel like they could have success with you. So it's a good news that leads for the two of you guys to be able to unite in some way. Now we're going to do 6 more to clarify or more realizations from your person regarding you. So they've made some clarity, but there definitely still needs to be more clarity. So checking your social media. Yeah, well, they obviously see how hot you are in your photos, and that's why they definitely want to move forward with you, and they want to like jump on you. So they're definitely checking your social media, and that's where they see you as this page of fire, this sexy, sexy page. So definitely that. More to be revealed, ask more questions. This is so interesting. So in order for them to be able to make some choices, maybe you can ask them some more questions, or they may feel like they need to ask you some more questions. But there definitely is more like mystery upon mystery. So they're definitely only at a certain stage in their development right now, or in the progression of this connection. And then new lifestyle. So it does seem like they need to ask for help if they want a new lifestyle. And I think they want a new lifestyle, but they need to ask for help in order to get it. And maybe that's where that career success could come into play, but I don't think they still know all the puzzle pieces, even if that were to happen, which it seems like it's happening. But I do feel like, at least with this King of Swords of communication and the Emperor of taking action, about wanting to talk to you, I get the texting you in regards to the long haul. So I feel like they're going to send you some messages where they're really going to tell you about their long-term goals and plans that they've realized. And they're realizing they want to text you about this new lifestyle. So there is this. So I do feel like you will hear from them. And it's interesting, this exciting news, I get low vibes. they might be realizing just how depressed they've been lately. So they might be very depressed, or they may need to increase their energy. And again, that might be why they're just so in their confusion space, because depression can give us unrealistic fears. It can make us feel like we have so much to accomplish and do, and there's just so much that we can't have. And it's interesting because I get throwing shade when it comes to success, Six of Swords, and High Priestess. So I feel like intuitively they think that your relationship would not be accepted by other people with the throwing shade. So they feel like, well, I could be with pile one, but it's going to create a lot of problems if I'm with pile one. So that's kind of a little bit of like where they're at. And that might be where they're confused about it and where they want to take action on you. And then they're like, well, maybe, but maybe not, because they're kind of, it's a delicate situation. All right, now I want to see a little bit about what epiphanies have they had in their heart regarding you and their feelings for you with the romance angels. So what epiphanies have they had? What have they realized? I'm going to do 5. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are some epiphanies that they have had regarding you. So I get, pay attention to the red flags. So they feel like their feelings for you are cautioning them. They may not be quite used to having such intense feelings for somebody. So they're a little afraid of the throwing shade as well. So they're a little bit like, I want to pursue pile one, but I don't want all this negativity over here. That's a red flag to me. How do I overcome this challenge? And let your friends help you. So they're going to ask for help from their friends. They're going to be like, how do I overcome this challenge? Maybe my friends have some ideas. And then trust. So I do feel like that they have been very aware. They've realized that they can trust you. And they also have realized that you guys are best friends as well. And also they've realized there's a lot of red flags in this connection. And I get unrequited love, which is low vibes. So they're afraid that you won't love them as much as they love you. I feel like they're afraid, they're very aware that you might not love them as much as they love you back. You know, you get the Queen of Swords, where you might be more logical and hot with the Princess of Fire, but they're the King of Cups. They're the emotional one. They might think or perceive them to be more emotional about this than you. And then I get the very soon. So they're feeling like maybe you're going to lose interest in them very soon, or maybe they're going to have, like, they're going to not receive your love very soon. So they feel like they're very aware they could lose you soon. And they feel like they could lose you any day. And that's where they're like, I want to pursue you, I want to dive in, I want to jump in, but maybe I shouldn't. Or maybe I should, but maybe I shouldn't. And that back and forth energy that they have. So now I want to see a little bit about what have they realized in their heart of their feelings for you. Okay. So the first card that popped out that I saw was, the first one I saw was healing. So that's cool. So I do feel like they're very aware that they need some healing and that they've been doing some healing in regards to the red flags that they're nervous about. And some of these red flags are childhood wounds, and they need to sometimes work through some of these childhood issues. So they're very aware, and they've had some realizations that they have some baggage from childhood. Also, I get abundance, which is great. So they feel like there is an abundance of love here. And also it says that they've done the work, abundance will flow to them. So again, that connects to some career success, which helps out this connection. And then strictly sexual. They've been aware that maybe they need to keep the connection with you strictly sexual for now, because they're not quite sure how to be able to progress with you. So there is that. They're afraid that this connection may not endure with you. So they're trying to go slow. They don't want this to be like just a sexual passion between the two of you, and then the emotion flow out, and then them love you, and then it be an unrequited love affair where they're left loving you and that they can't have you because they're afraid that they will lose you very soon. So they're afraid of that. And then regret. I feel like they have a lot of regrets about this connection, and they're very aware of the regrets that they have. And I feel like they think that if they go too slow, that they're going to regret it, because that's where they're so torn between pursuing you or not and taking action on you or not. Because I think they're afraid that they're going to be too late and that they'll have gone too slow and that they will not have jumped on this when they had the chance. So I feel like that's what they've been feeling and thinking. To get more about it, I want to see what would they tell you if they could about their realizations. They have realized how much they want to be your hero. With the Six of Wands, I could be your hero, baby. They have definitely realized how jealous they are. So they definitely have realized that. They definitely want to be your hero. They feel like they need to heal their jealousy because they feel like their jealousy is not helpful. They feel like they need to wait, and they may even wait in regards to being sexual with you. They might even hold off from being sexual because they want to make sure they're making good decisions for the long run. They don't want gossip. They definitely don't want to be hurting people they love. They definitely don't want to hurt you with gossip. They're very aware that you have so many choices and options, and that's where they would regret not taking this opportunity when they could. And they're very scared that they're afraid if they follow you, they could also regret it, because they're afraid that if they follow you, that they could lose everything as well. So they're very aware of that dilemma. And that might be where they just still need more information to be revealed. They may still need to ask for more help and ask more questions. But the back of the deck energy is very clear, where it says, I am absolutely in love with you. So they have also realized that. So that is something that's very cool. And now finally, in regards to their emotions for you, what have they realized they feel? What emotions do they feel that they have been self-aware that they are feeling? Because sometimes we dissociate from ourselves and our emotions, and sometimes our emotions are confusing and we don't understand why we feel what we do, or we are in denial about our feelings. So, I get lies. They're very aware that they're not able to make good choices right now, and they're very aware that they've been lying to themselves about their feelings. So that is something that's great. So they've definitely been lying to themselves about what they've been feeling. But it does seem like they would like to surrender. It seems like they'd like to give in to their emotions. They'd like to feel their feelings without fighting or resisting them. And that's important because they need to feel their feelings to have some realizations. And they know that when they're around you, they feel very wild, that they feel very amped up and a lot of adrenaline. And they feel like they cannot be tamed because they feel like so charged up. I get surprised. They've been very surprised by these feelings. They have been very, very surprised when they've stopped lying to themselves. And when they're aware, like, wow, I'm lying to myself. They've had that. They've been confronted with that. And when they realized they wanted to give in to their feelings for you, and they wanted to give in to this wild feeling they feel for you, that has surprised them, and that has shocked them a lot. So your person definitely has had that realization. And literally the regret card falls on the regret card. So this is fantastic, actually. Your person realizes that they are just so afraid of regretting this situation. So they're very aware that they regret things that have happened in this connection, choices that they've made so far, and, they are very aware that they have regrets for not handling things in a different way. And they have very strong feelings for you. They definitely know that they have a lot of strong feelings for you. And they're also very aware that they don't have a lot of confidence. So that is that. You know what? I'm going to end it actually on, Stellar Energy Oracle. What have they realized in regards to you? 1. A lot. I was going to pull 3, but we have these. So the first card that comes up is tied up. They're very aware that they have limits, that they are tied up and restricted right now. So they're very aware of that. But what's interesting is they are also aware of just how much it burdens their heart, that they are not able to give you more, and how tied up they are, and how they wish they were free. They really wish they were able to be wild because they feel that for you. It really burdens them if they were to think about parting ways with you, or if you were to leave them. That really, really burdens their heart. They're really scared that they're going to be restricted for too long and that you will leave, and that really hurts them because they feel like you guys are like twin flames, like mirrored souls, which even on it says soulmate, mutual feelings, and fate. You mirror each other in this special connection because they know that everything that you feel for them is mutual, and they know they don't want to lose you and they don't want you to part ways with them because that would burden their hearts so much, and they wish that they could be free to be with you, but they don't know how. That's where it's still the moon. That's where they're still confused about how to make those choices or how to make the best choices. Because really the final message is what they truly want and what they're aware that they want. And I think that this is important, that, this could be the fact, but they need to also be aware that they want this. They are aware they want a second chance with you. So that is amazing. So they really hope that they're not tied up for too long, that they miss their opportunity, because they really want a second chance. And also, this is a butterfly. So butterflies might be important to you or to your connection. So there is that. So that is the message that I have for you today. Pile 1. I hope that this has helped you, and I hope that this pile has, resonated. If it hasn't, this might not be your scenario or your situation, and it might not be your pile. So if you don't feel connected to this particular pile, feel free to pick another pile or another video. You might find that your story isn't there. If you did like this video, I would love for you guys to like and comment on this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you guys to subscribe. Hi to my existing subscribers, and welcome to my new ones. If you guys do have a situation you would like for me to channel for you, feel free to leave it down in the comments, or, feel free to just say hi, and I will channel for you. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. I know I've gone way past my time with you guys, but I could not help it. I just had to keep going. I hope this has helped you. And until next time, I hope you take care. And I'm wishing you guys so much luck because I am rooting for your person to get more clarity. All right. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today, where we're going to look at what have they realized about you? What epiphanies have they had when they think about you? How much progress have they made when they think about your connection together? And are there any breakthroughs? So you have picked a couple of magical items today, which are very beautiful and romantic. First, you have picked these incredibly exquisite lavender roses, which I find them to be just so pretty. I love pastel lavender. I think they're unique and very pretty, and I feel like your person thinks that you are very rare and exotic. Also, you picked this gorgeous peach moonstone, which I have never seen before. So I think that peach moonstone is also very special, very stunning. And I'm going to put this in frame for you as well so that we can look at it while we channel about your person. And you have also picked this Fairies Oracle. So we're going to start with the Fairies Oracle, and then we're going to channel with the Tarot, and then we're going to go to some more Oracle cards and message cards for you about your person. So what has Pile 2's person realized about their connection with Pile 2? So we're going to go with 5 cards with the fairies to start with some themes. And let's see here. So the first card I get is your desire is within reach. it seems like something important that your person has been realizing is that they feel like they can have you if they want you. So it seems like things that they've really wanted, things that they've been desiring regarding you, seems attainable now. It seems like they might have more confidence, and that's good because it makes them feel motivated for them to be able to pursue you when it seems like, in their case, that there's less opportunity for failure. So it does seem like they feel like they're close to getting their goals and their desires. It does say, have faith as everything is working in your favor. So it does seem like your person has realized that things have a little bit more of an attainable quality to them, which is very helpful. But it also seems like your person has realized that they need some patience. So I do get the patience please card. So your person has realized they need some patience in regards to this connection, especially if they've been impatient and wanting things soon. It does seem like they really have strong desire for you, and really they want and desire, this connection. But it does seem like they may feel that they still have some ways to go, or this connection may still have a little bit left to wrap up before union, or before you guys can really truly have everything you guys have been wanting. But they definitely realize their desire is within reach, and that they can have this connection. I also get the children card, which is very cool. So if you guys have situations with kids, even patience regarding kids, that it seems like your person has had some realizations in regards to children, in regards to having a family, or uniting families, or to working with kids, or to something in regards to you or their children or future children, or children as a concept. There also has been some progress, maybe also healing some of their inner child wounds. So that's good. They do realize that they still have to, as much as they have to have patience, they also have to be gentle and move slow. So your person, a lot of their realizations has been about slowing down, even though they are right at the finish line. So I feel like your person has had to make a lot of progress and has had to have a lot of realizations that moving slow will benefit them the most, as well as this connection. And it seems like they have admitted their true feelings to themselves, which is great. So I do get the admit your true feelings to yourself card. So your person has definitely had some realizations and epiphanies regarding their feelings for you, and them kind of acknowledging that. So that is something that's very, very cool. Now I'm going to channel with some tarot. I'll use this because this is within reach over here. I'm going to use the Alchemia Tarot, and we're going to look a little bit about some questions regarding your person. Also, shout out to Pisces energy, that you or your person might be a Pisces, because this is the Pisces fish opalite. So there is some of that Pisces energy coming into the reading for sure. So I'm going to face these cards towards you so that you can see them in the reading. And I want to say we can have a row of, I want to say 6. Yes. So we have 6 cards that can fit in this spread, which is cool. And we might even do another row of 6 on top to get more details. But it seems like your person has realized all of the passion that they feel for you with this Ace of Wands, which is very cool. So your person has definitely been realizing just how impatient they are, how much they need to slow down, how passionate they are for you, how close to having their desires with you they are. And they don't want to slow down, but they know they have to. And they also feel like, because their desires are within reach so soon, that they have the luxury now of being able to go slow and have patience, because they know their victory is like so close. The 6 of Wands is the card of victory and success. And it also seems like this is the card of the hero and getting highly recognized. So they realize that a lot of their desire for success might be a little bit for their own ego. And also they really want to have you admire them. So there's a little bit of that Leo energy that is showing up for them. So there is that. And I like the 3 of Wands. There's a lot of wands here, a lot of fire sign energy. the peach moonstone is definitely a Leo sign energy or a fire energy. So with this Three of Wands, they really are looking towards the future. They've realized just how much they would like to have a future and how much they would like to travel forward towards their dreams with you. And the Eight of Cups, they've realized now how they need to walk away from something that has not been serving them, something that has been maybe holding them back or restricting them or blocking them from getting their dreams. And I get the Seven of Swords. So it seems like your person is also realizing that how important being honest is. And they've also been realizing that if they've been hiding stuff from you, they realize that that has not been serving them. And if they want to move towards having a future with you, that they're going to need to become more open and more transparent and authentic. And I do get the Judgment card. So they do also realize they're going to need to make some important decisions regarding your connection. And a lot of that is about walking away from what doesn't serve you and what doesn't serve them, so that you guys can really look towards the future and be successful and victorious. So that is good. I will get another little row. I'm going to get another little row. We're going to see a little more details about your person, what they've realized. Let's see. Okay. So with these Ace of Wands, I do get the Ten of Swords. So I do see that with your person, that there's definitely an ending that they realize they need to do right away. So they've realized they needed to cut something out of their life or end something immediately. So you might see your person doing that even like this week or this month. So it does seem like it's something that they need to do swiftly and they're aware of it. I do get the Ace of Swords. I feel like they're going to tell you about it, and they're going to tell you how it works towards incorporating your future together and how it's going to make them be more successful and victorious. So I think they're going to say like, hey, pile two, you know what I need to do? I need to end this situation. I need to cut this thing off because that's how we're going to be able to get what we want, and that's how it's going to benefit us as a team and how it's going to help us together. Yeah, because I get the Tower. There definitely needs to be this upheaval or this major drastic change or this changed life event in order to move towards the future. So your person has realized they need to do this. And I get the Hangman. I feel like that where they still need some progress or where they still need some growth is they know they need to make this change. They know they need to walk away from that thing in their life that's been holding them back, but they still are a little bit reluctant to do it. But at least they have the awareness, and at least they have the knowing that they have to. They know that they need to. Whether executing it or carrying it out might take a little bit of time, or that might be a little tough on them. That still is there. But I feel like at least they have the knowingness, at least they have the plan. Even if doing it is like not the right timing, or they feel like nervous or worried about doing so, that kind of thing. I also feel like they really want to make sure they can trust love. So I feel like they're having this realization that they're like, wow, you know what? In the past, I haven't really trusted love. I need to trust love. Because I get the Knight of Cups, which is the romantic man card or the romantic energy masculine card, on the Seven of Swords of betrayal. So if they have been hurt and betrayed in regards to love, they might need to like leave that behind, or they might need to leave some emotional baggage behind them. And I feel like they need to make that decision, and their higher self is definitely telling them, or their guides are telling them, they're feeling intuitively and strong knowing that they need to do this, because they do get the High Priestess. So psychically and intuitively, they do know that they need to do this. So there is that. So I feel like with your person, they definitely have been making a lot of epiphanies, a lot of strong realizations. Now, I want to look at the romance. No, I want to look at the truth deck first. I want to see what realizations has pile two's person had in regards to them. And I feel like I'm going to get a double layer with this deck as well. So I want to see a little bit. Yes, these ones. That's a lot. I feel like that's going to be good. All right. So I want to know a little bit about what's going on with them. So I get strength. So I do feel like they have been realizing that they have the strength and that they have, It's like maybe they didn't have confidence before, but they finally realized like, wow, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Like they're having more confidence and faith in themselves, a lot more strength in themselves. And yeah, that has ignited a fire within them. I don't know if you can see with the glare, but that has ignited a fire within them, which has allowed them to move forward, even if they know that they can't, even if they know it's a series of steps or a series of stages. But they definitely are fired up and they're starting to feel a lot more optimistic about being able to do this. And I get community. So it does seem like your person knows as well that there may be something that they need to do with their community regarding you and regarding this connection. Yeah, the long haul. I feel like your person is in it with you for the long haul, or would like to be in it with you for the long haul. But I'm also getting that with your person, I feel like that they need to take action in their life right now that's going to set them up for a long-term future. So I do feel like that is something that your person needs to do and that they're going to have clarity on. And yeah, I get the balancing act, which is close to the judgment card, which is interesting. So your person definitely needs to balance some things in their life right now. So they definitely need to do that. And I'm getting summertime. And since I am releasing this video in August, I do feel like your person knows that they need to do that now, or they need to balance their energy now, and that they need to make these decisions now. So whether you guys are watching this in the summer or not, that's not that, it's not that important. I would say that really it's like the summertime is like, I'm in the summertime right now. And that means that like when you're watching this video, your person is realizing like the time frame immediate right now. So it might be that they still have some ways to go. It might be that they have to make some decisions that will really set up the future in a positive way. But I do feel like they are definitely needing to balance their energy and they are aware that they need to make these changes. It does seem like now your person is seeing clearly. So that is good. And they're seeing their own strength clearly. And a lot of times people don't take action on things because they're insecure or they're just feeling like defeated or fatalist about their life or about the goals. But it seems like your person realizes they can do it, they can obtain it, and they see that clearly, and that's going to give them the confidence and the motivation to take charge and take action on them, which is great. And this fire that's been ignited in them does seem like it's going to overcome the majority of the fear and worry that your person has. Not all of it, but a lot of it. So that's good. Also, I feel like your person is going to, and really, really wants to be respected within the community. And I feel like that these changes and these breakthroughs in regards to you, for some reason, is going to elevate either their status or it's going to make them feel more respected. And that's something that they really want, especially with that Six of Wands. And it's interesting with the long haul, I get lack of passion. And I really think it's because your person, one, I think they're, when it comes to romantic relationships, scared that being in a long-term commitment, even a marriage, would be kind of like a death sentence to them, because it makes them fear that, if I get together with my person, maybe they're going to lose passion for me. Maybe there's a lack of passion in long-term relationships. So I think that's something that they need to come to terms with. That might be some more growth that they need to kind of process or work through. But I'm also feeling too that what can kill their motivation or what can really hinder them as a person is thinking about such a long future. Because let's say they wanted to go back to school. That could get very daunting and overwhelming to them if they're like, wow, I want to get this job, I want to go back to school, but it's going to take 8 years and that's going to be so much work and I just don't know if I want to do that, and then that drains their motivation to do it. So if being with you, as an example, is something that requires a lot of work or feels like so high maintenance or so much like such a huge mountain to climb, they might feel so intimidated or overwhelmed by it that they never start. But it seems like that they have started to realize that actually it's not as overwhelming as they thought. It's not as because basically they felt like in the past, why do I even try when I'm going to fail? Nobody's going to try something they know is going to fail if they really want it. if we try things we know will fail if we don't care, if there's not like stuff at stake. But for them, I feel like with you, they think you are high stakes. You're somebody that they really want. And so they don't want to fail when it comes to this and when it comes to you. So I feel like for them, that's another reason why maybe they psych themselves out of it. With the balancing act, I feel like they might need some help. So maybe they need to rely on their resources. And they've realized, you know what, I think I need help. I think I need to ask my friends for help, professionals for help. I might need to ask for help in this situation because I feel like maybe I don't know everything and I need some help from other people. And the summertime, it does seem like that is going to be the time where they do that ending. So it does seem like they're going to try to make this ending in more of the immediate future, which is going to be very cool. And it's interesting with the balancing act card that comes up there because I get the card imbalanced. So I feel like your person really is very aware that they're imbalanced and that they're needing to fix it. So I do feel like they have a huge desire to self-correct. And I do feel like they need to take steps one day at a time and they need to go slow, but that they are very, very wanting to do this and interested. And I feel like they're going to try, especially if they can break it down into a series of tinier steps, because that's going to feel a lot less overwhelming. And that's going to make them have a lot more courage that they can do it and a lot more faith and belief in their abilities and in themselves. So I want to look a little more now in regards to the romance angels, because I want to see what epiphanies, realizations, and breakthroughs has your person had in regards to their feelings for you in their heart. And this is interesting, I've been getting this card a lot lately in the readings. It says, release your ex and codependency. So it's interesting that people have been watching these piles. You may have had that, because I get release your ex, codependency, and heart-to-heart conversations. So the ending that might be happening is, and this kind of connects to a few most recent readings that I've actually channeled, because this has come up as a theme. So it might be that a few of you have been watching a series of these videos recently, or maybe you're new viewers that have just started watching the channel and you've kind of followed along and this has been a situation that you've been dealing with. But I would say that some of you has a person where maybe there's an ex in their life that's codependent with them and they need to end that and cut that off so that they can be more serious with you or more available with you. And then with the heart-to-heart conversations card, I get that your person is going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you about it, and maybe even with their ex, where I feel like they might need to be able to restructure some things in their life so that they can be more available to you. Now that's, again, it's a specific message for some new viewers that may have just joined the channel watching, because I feel like this has been just in the last few videos that this has come up, which has been interesting because it hasn't come up before that. So I feel like some of you are new and watching. So if that's not your specific situation, I wouldn't stress about it. Just let that go. But I would say that if that does apply to you, that it seems like that is a situation that is happening and that they do have some realizations there. And now, what epiphanies have they had in regards to their feelings for you regarding the messages of love cards? I'm getting spiritual lesson. I'm getting 5. So let's see what else. So they definitely have been feeling like they have been really going through their spiritual lessons, which is great because we want them to have realizations. We want them to have these epiphanies. We want them to get closer to being the person that you want them to be in a relationship. So it does seem like they have been growing. They definitely have been going through this transformation. So that's cool. Life has been teaching them. And they get intuition. So also they've been following their intuition, which I feel like is very strong because they did get the High Priestess card. So they do intuitively know what they need to do. I do feel like they've been getting strong hits in their intuition about it. And I do get that they are very aware of the obstacles that is, pertaining to the situation with you. And so what I love is at least they're self-aware and they're aware of these obstacles. Because once we know what they are and they are identified, then we're able to take creative solutions to work with it. Because first we need to know what we're dealing with. And then we can figure out how do we solve the problem. So it does seem like they're aware of the obstacles and that some of these obstacles are unhealed wounds that they have. And I get mastery, which is great because on the card, it literally says, you've learned the spiritual lesson. So they really have, which is great. So if you've been wondering, wow, I really care for my person, but are they really going to grow? Have they been making any progress? I would say that definitely this situation was set up for your person to learn the spiritual lesson, and that they definitely have mastered a few of these lessons for sure. And time apart. Some distance will bring clarity, which you did get the card that says seeing clearly. So I do feel that if you have had some distance or some clarity, I think these are very cool. It kind of matches. If you guys have had some distance or clarity in your connection, that, this time apart can sometimes have people really kind of process some things, really think about some things, and really come up with, some good answers and some breakthroughs. So it does seem like they were realizing that if you guys did have some time apart, it definitely brought them their spiritual lessons and they were able to understand and process what they were going through. So that's good. Now, I know we're wrapping up and we're at the end of our time. So I'm going to do 4 Hermit Tarots and then 4 emotion cards because we are going a little over. But I did want this to be on the shorter side reading just for you guys to get a little check-in about what your person has been going through and mastering in regards to you. And, other readings are definitely going to be a lot more in-depth. But I did want to do like a little check-in to see where your person is kind of at. It does seem like there are some things going on in your connection where they want you to choose. So they do want you to make some decisions in regards to this. Yes, I get the yes card. Yes, so they definitely want you to make some choices. They really want to make you happy. And I get, do you think about me too? I feel like in this particular way, yes, they want to make sure that you think about them and that you're thinking about them. They're on your mind. You love them. But also I feel like they want you to choose, but they want you to choose taking them into consideration. So I feel like they want you to make choices, but that you're thinking about them as you're making these choices. That you're really kind of prioritizing the two of you instead of just making decisions that would benefit only you or them making decisions that benefit only them. Because I feel like in this connection, your person really wants you guys to be able to come up with these solutions where both of you get your needs met. And then with the time apart card, I do get I'm too afraid to talk to you. So I feel like when they're getting these realizations in this alone time, you don't have to be in actual separation for you guys to have time apart. They might just be reflecting while they're kind of having some downtime during their day, or you actually might be in actual physical separation. But I would say that with this, that they might be a little too afraid to tell you what they've realized, because they might be a little afraid that they're going to be pushed faster than they want to go. Because I do get the patience card, easy does it. So I feel like they're not quite ready to take action on this situation. And they're a little afraid to tell you maybe they've made some breakthroughs, because then you might be like making them do it, if that makes sense. But it does seem like, and they're feeling a little burned out. So they might need some recharging time. So I am getting, though, that they do desire to be a healthy person. So they do really desire to have a healthy connection with you and for them to be healthy partners for you. So they do desire that. Also, they do have so much desire for you. So that is something that's important. And they don't want a codependent connection. They want that codependent chain to be broken. So they do want to break that chain. And they do want freedom from codependency, because it seems like this codependent connection in their life has been draining them and it's been making them feel really tired. And that might be another reason why they've been feeling burned out. So it might be an ex, it might be a family member, or it might just be a friend that's a little toxic or needy. But it does seem like that they're realizing that that there is someone in their life that is a little codependent, and that they do need to maybe set some boundaries or release it, or maybe be more assertive. But this is very interesting. But either way, they desire you a lot, and I feel like they have had a lot of realizations, which is good. So I know that some of this reading was more of a specific message for some of you, and then others is more for like general collective messages. So I hope that this helped you and I hope it resonated. But if you didn't feel like this really was your situation or didn't resonate with you, then feel free to pick another pile or another video. This might not be your pile. I would say for you guys, if you did like it and it resonated, feel free to like and comment on the video if you want to. If you want to subscribe, then I would love that. I would say hi to all of my subscribers, and hopefully you guys will be subscribers as well if you are new. I would say if you guys do want to subscribe, please hit the notification bell because that will get all the updates on my videos as I come out with them. And until next time, I hope you guys take care. I wish you a lot of love and luck with your person, and I'll talk with you soon. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we want to know what has your person realized about you, about this connection, about themselves in regards to this connection, what breakthroughs have they made, what epiphanies, that kind of thing. So you have picked these beautiful peach roses, which I think are absolutely gorgeous. And also you've picked this special Kuan Yin vase, which I really love it. I got this from an antique store many years ago because I love Kuan Yin. And then I love these peach roses. I think they're just so sweet and so beautiful. You also have picked this gorgeous lavender quartz. It looks like a rose quartz, but it's actually lavender quartz, which I think is really unique and special. And it's really like hefty and big and amazing. And I love it. I like to hug it, get all the good energy. And you also have picked the Truth deck. So we're going to start with this deck, and then we're going to channel for you with a couple of other decks. We'll go some tarot, we'll go oracle, we'll get some channeled messages from them, and we're going to just basically look at what have they realized. All right, so I'm going to start with 10 cards facing you so you can see. And, ooh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, I am liking this. All right, so now also I'm releasing this video in August, but you might be watching this at any time. It is timeless, but the reason why I am mentioning that is because one of the cards that you got says summertime. So I would say if you're watching it when I'm releasing it in August this summer, that, yes, okay, that they, I feel like are having these realizations and epiphanies right now. So basically the first pile that I got for you, first I get the card that says new lifestyle, and I got the card that says temptation. So I do feel like that your person is very tempted thinking about you and thinking about having a new life, a new lifestyle with you. So it does seem like your person has realized that they are very tempted by you, they're very drawn to you, and they really want to have a new life or a new lifestyle with you. So they definitely have had this realization. Also, it seems like that your person is having a lot of questions about you based on what they have been seeing on your social media. So I do get the card that says checking on your social media and ask more questions. And even this card down here says lurking. So they're definitely checking up on you. They definitely have a lot of questions about what they've been seeing. And it seems like even if you've blocked them, even if you don't let them see your social media, I feel like they're at least trying to Google you or check up on you in some way. Maybe they ask people who know about you, what's going on with you. It seems like they have a lot of questions about you. So what they have realized is a lot of epiphanies based on what they've been seeing about your social media and about what they've been finding about you on the internet or through people who know you. Then I get this, which is very, very interesting. So it seems like their empathy or their compassion for you is very strong. So if they have hurt you or if you've been going through something difficult, they have a lot of compassion for you, because I do have the card Empathy Overload. So they are very, very empathic and have a lot of compassion for you, for what you've gone through in your life or maybe even recently regarding your person. And I get Busy Bee. So if you have been working a lot, if you have been feeling really, really busy, your person may be worried that you're burning yourself out, or that you're overworking yourself, or that you're running around and they're wanting to make sure that you're healthy and that you're safe and all of that. Also, if your person works in a field that is a caretaking field, your person might be very, very busy working, and from their job, they have been gaining a lot more empathy, and that has been affecting the connection here, or they've been looking at you and your situation together in a different way. So people at work may have been giving your person some realizations and some epiphanies about your connection. Again, I get the summertime card. So they're saying this summer, whenever that is for you, this summer or the summer coming up that's soon, in the summertime for you, coming up in the future, I get Balancing Act. And I want to say that's basically, one, I feel like this is an October, like Libra card. So I want to say from like the summer all the way to like October, your person is going to be balancing and juggling a lot of things. They are going to be very busy at work. They are going to be very curious about what you're doing, what you've been up to. And I do see that as they've been lurking on your social media, that I get relationship improvements. So I feel like they've been seeing you have a glow up. They've been seeing you hang out with a lot of people. They've been seeing your relationship improve with people around you. And I feel like they also have really been wanting to improve the relationship with you. So I feel like whatever they've been finding out with this lurking energy, that they absolutely have been wanting to improve the relationship you guys have together. So it does seem like they have been making some breakthroughs here. Now, I want to look at your connection deeper with the tarot. I want to see what they have been realizing in regards to the tarot cards. So what has person, or pile three's person, been realizing regarding pile 3 and their connection? So I'm going to do 5, and we may even do another row of 5 as well. So I get for you the 4 of Cups. They've been realizing how bored they are without you. And your social media might be very exciting, and they feel like their life is very boring in comparison. So they definitely have been feeling very bored, very disappointed without you, and feeling very much like, gosh, my life is not fun with pile 3, without pile 3 in it. And also, I feel like I want to be having more fun, and pile 3 looks like they're having fun. I want to have fun with pile 3. And destiny. It seems like this was what was meant to happen. They were meant to see this, and they needed to see this. So the Temperance is like what was meant to happen, what they needed to see. So they definitely needed to have this epiphany and this realization. So that is cool. So that was charted for them to have it, and they definitely really needed to see it. It was very good for them to see it. It's made them want to hold on to you. I get the 4 of Coins or 4 of Diamonds, where they've been wanting to hold on to something precious. So I do feel like they are very, very focused on wanting to hold on to you and not wanting you to slip away or slip out of their grasp. So that is very true. So seeing what you're up to, feeling bored in their own life, and wanting to have fun with you, and feeling like you're having more fun than them, has been making them want to hold on to you more, and that's a destiny that they see it. Because the 9 of Cups, they realize that you are their wish come true. They realize that you are their ultimate happiness. So they absolutely have been having this realization and this epiphany, which is fantastic. This is exactly what we want for them to have. So I love it for you guys. And I feel like you're going to have communication from your person happening pretty quickly. The 8 of crystals, 8 of wands, 8 of rods. I get for you with that, it's like communication happening quickly, things speeding up, and even a wanting to get closer to you, wanting to journey towards you. So that is fantastic. Now to do a little bit more, I'm going to see with the Queen of Fire. So we get Queen of Wands. Yep, they're bored. You're hot. Temperance and the Moon. This has been confusing them because it seems like they were pretty set in their mind about what they wanted. And now this new realization has been making them second guess things and making them reevaluate their life, reevaluate their wants, reevaluate their needs. They see how gorgeous and attractive you are, and they're really thinking, gosh, wow, this is making me really second guess what I wanted and what my life was, what I was thinking I wanted. So this is giving them really good realizations. The 4 of Coins connects to the 10 of Coins or 10 of Diamonds. So this is basically like your person wanting to hold on to you because you're precious. They're realizing you are the whole treasure chest. You are the prize, the trophy, the gem. They realize that they want to hold on to you because you are like gold to them. So that's very beautiful. The 9 of Cups connects to 9 of Diamonds. Like they see you as this great prize they want to have in their hand. They see you as someone that brings them many blessings. And they see basically 9 of Cups, 9 of Coins. You know, they're just really feeling like when you're in their life, it feels very rich and very abundant and very beautiful, and they love it. And then I get the 7 of Diamonds or 7 of Coins with the 8 of Crystals or 8 of Wands. So what they're going to tell you because of this realization is they're going to tell you, like, please have patience with me. I know we need to go slow, but I really don't want to be without you, and I definitely don't want to lose you. I don't want this opportunity to be gone. I hope I haven't missed my chance. And I am sorry that I have to go so slow. I'm sorry, please have patience with me. I know I can't have things right away, but I really want to try. So I really feel like that's what your person's going to tell you. So that is beautiful. Let's see a little bit more about what they've realized about their feelings for you. So I'm going to do some messages of love and some romance angels. So what has pile 3's person realized about their feelings for pile 3? All right. This is fantastic, and it's very confirming. So what I love about this is not only do I get the Soulmate card, but I get the Soulmate card twice out of 3 cards that came out. And literally, so calling in your soulmate and soulmate. They have definitely had an epiphany that they see so much of themselves in you. They definitely feel like a soulmate bond. They feel a very strong soulmate connection, and they definitely have had the realization that you are their soulmate, because even in this it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So I do feel like that your person has definitely been very, very inspired. I don't know what you've been putting on your social media, but it seems like you guys have really figured it out. And maybe it's just that you've been focusing on yourself and less on your person, and you've been living your life and you've been living your best life, but you definitely have been doing some really great things. And then I get release your ex. So it seems like if your person had been considering maybe getting back together with an ex, or maybe there have been people from his past or their past or her past around them, it seems like that your person really is like, wow, whoever was in my life in the past just cannot hold a candle to pile 3. And that pile 3 is my soulmate, and there's no need for me to get back together with anybody from the past. So that is really cool. Now, in regards to the messages of love cards, what has your person realized about you and your connection? So what have they realized in their heart about you? So we're going to do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So your person has realized balance, and that's interesting because we did get that balance needed card. So it says they realize that maybe you were giving too much in this partnership and that they want to give back. They also feel like maybe other people are giving to you and they want to give to you. They want to be the one to balance it, but they definitely realize that they need to give you more. So that is fantastic. Also, children. Children are important to this partnership. They might be realizing they want to have kids with you. They might be seeing you with your kids and feeling like they get like inspired in their heart to want to be involved. They also may feel like you might be a really good parent to their kids, but it does seem like, or maybe you work with kids, or maybe they see your kind heart. I mean, they did get empathy overload. So if you've been hanging out with kids, nieces, nephews, or pets even that are babies, it does seem like they're seeing your warm empathic soul. And it does seem like that's very attractive to them, because look how it looks like they want to progress to a marriage with you. So that is fantastic. So I am loving this. It definitely seems like they're getting the balance and the epiphanies that they need to realize that they want to have maybe a marriage and kids with you one day. Or maybe they want to progress towards that. So it does seem like they've had some epiphanies around children, around the concept of marriage, around being able to give more to you and have more balance in this connection. Now I want to see what would they say to you at this time, if they could say anything. So we're going to look at the tarot with the Hermit Tarot. So we're going to see if your person could say anything to you. What would your person say? We're going to do 5 cards. So what have they realized and had epiphanies about that they would tell you now? It seems like your person has progressed very nicely in this connection. So they have definitely had some good time to think. So I get you have so many choices and options. Yeah, that's right. Your person's a little nervous about that, aren't they? They feel like either they've been witnessing people around you, or they've been thinking, gosh, I realize people can be around pile 3 and that's not super fun. Have I lost everything? Exactly. And that's where they want to hold on to you with the 4 of coins. And that's where they're like, oh my gosh, pile 3 has so many choices and options. Have I lost pile 3? Maybe I have. Maybe I have lost pile 3. So they are definitely having some fears and some anxieties right now. They lie awake thinking about your future. That's right, because we saw marriage and children down there. So they definitely are lying awake thinking about your future together. And you are wrong. They still have a little block. So there's something that you've told them that they still feel like you're not right about. So it seems like they still have some progress to make. They definitely still have a ways to go, but they definitely have been making good progress and forward movement so far. But there's definitely still something that's blocking them or blocking the 2 of you. So it's definitely not perfectly moving forward, but there's definitely a lot of progress there. And I feel like that making progress in this situation is important. And of course, it's up to you regarding how much progress do they need to make before you are to give them a little mercy, or give them a little talking, or, give them a little something. But it definitely seems like they have been making progress and they still don't see eye to eye with you about something. But the rest of it is good. And then what their emotions for you are at this time based on what they have realized. Let's see. All right. And this is going to be like a little quickie read. So I get for you, I get strong. I don't know if I am as strong as you think I am. So it seems like your person is being tested a little bit right now, being maybe triggered a little bit right now. So I do feel like your person is feeling like they're not as strong as they wish they were. These epiphanies can make us feel, or make your person feel, really tested, or really kind of, when we get epiphanies and realizations, they're not always fun. So it does seem like they also might be comparing themselves to other people that they think you might be dating, or that might want to date you, because it seems like they feel maybe they're not as strong. Maybe they feel like their body is not as good at looking and as attractive as other people around you. So they're also feeling that. And I get tame. It says, you make me feel free and calm. So I do get that. So it seems like when they are around you and they get their reassurance from you, it calms them down and makes them feel soothed. And without you there doing that, or without you doing that, their anxiety has a free reign over them. Because yeah, I get surrender. Can we forgive and forget? If you guys had an argument or have had a fight, they still feel like they're in the right and that you're wrong, but they'd want peace. So they may say like, hey, you know what? Can we not go to bed mad? Or hey, you know what? Can we just forgive and forget? Can we just agree to disagree? So it seems like they have not changed their mind, but they do want peace in this connection, and they are waving a white flag. So there is that. Because they do want to work on this partnership with you, or at least put the past behind you so you can progress and move forward. I do get depth. It says, I want to give you more of me and I want more of you. So it does seem like they want to open up to you. They want you to open up to them, and they do want to deepen the intimacy in this connection. So that's also amazing. And then lies. I can't seem to do what's right. And then that's on the you are wrong card. So they may even say like, oh, they might pacify you. They might be like, oh yeah, you're right. And then in their head, not think that. Because I'm getting the you are wrong and then the lies on it. Also, if you've caught them in a lie, they may still not admit it. Or if you're, but again, that only applies to some of you that feel like your person lied and they were refusing to say yes. Also, when I get the you are wrong with the lies, they also feel like they may not want to tell you if they think that you're right. They may still say like you're wrong, even if they believe that you're right. They may have too much pride and they may not want to say it. But I want to get a final message for you from the Stellar Energy Oracle. So, final message. Actually, I'm going to get 3. And then I wanted to show you a little bit about the roses in this vase before we close. So, final message for you regarding your person about what have they realized. Taking action. And look how interesting this is. See how this horse, these two horses are together. Horses might be very important in this connection, and they may want to run free towards you because they feel calmer now. Like maybe there was a fight and now they feel like they've cooled off a bit and they want to take action moving towards you. But it's interesting with this. So they definitely want to move forward with you. They've realized they would like to take action on this connection. Yeah, the lies card, it connects to hidden feelings. So they may want to just have peace in this connection and then hide if they still have resentment or if they still have upset feelings. They might hide their feelings just to move forward with you, just to think like, you know what, maybe we can talk deeper about this later. But right now, the most important thing is that I don't lose pile 3 and we really move forward together. And then the final card is, yes, literally moving forward together. That's literally just what I said. That's so cool. All right, awesome. So, loving it, you guys. They're definitely going to try to take action and move forward with you. It does seem like that they have had some realizations, and then in some areas, they still have a way to go. But it does seem like they would like to take action on you. They would like to move forward, and it does look like they are going to try to fight for this connection. Now, what I wanted to show you about this vase is I've been showing the pretty side, but I also want to show you how sad. You might not be able to tell if, like, because the camera angle is up, but just know these heads have drooped. So I feel like they're a little bit like wilting without you. And these flowers should not be drooping, honestly, because I got these less than 24 hours ago. Yeah, look at the petal falling. Kind of like Beauty and the Beast, you know, where like the petal, they have to open their heart before the last petal falls. So I feel like that your person, they definitely are wilting a little bit without you. They might also have been a little stubborn, not wanting to come forward. And it's interesting because my other 2 piles of roses, my other 2 bouquets are not wilting. They are upright and strong. So and they were all in the same place. So it's not like this one is out in the heat or was under a lamp, but so it's interesting, the wiltingness of this bouquet, almost like hanging your head down sad. So I do think that your person is not doing the best right now. So anyway, that is what I have for you, and I'm going to leave you here. We'll pause and we can come back in a future reading asking more about many, many questions. But I hope this resonated with you. If this was not your situation, then I would encourage you to pick another pile or pick another video. I know this one was a little bit more specific, but I would say that if you did like this video, that feel free to like it, comment, and subscribe if you want to. I always love your comments, and if you have a particular scenario you want me to channel for you, just let me know. I'm happy to look at it. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Feel free to hit that notification bell just so you get all updates from me, and I will talk with you soon. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.